Well, my cat just came back. Funny thing, didn't know he was gone. Randall, the older cat, is a piece of work. He's difficult to keep. He's a lot of work. I see. Oh, that's a June bug. Those are bad guys. They eat everything. Should probably knock that off into a cup of water when I'm done with this video, if I remember. So I wanted to show that the hutch is starting to really take form here. Kind of need to take a wide shot, because if I'm not gonna knock that June bug to a spot where I can't find it later, then I need to go this way. Here's the gate. This is, I'm gonna trim it, but this is gonna be the main roof. I have a thinner piece of wood I'm actually gonna use so that this isn't a flat roof. It has a little bit of slope to it. It's then gonna slightly overlap with double layer use of, this is my attempt to not need to get more hardware, with double layer use of hardware cloth here. This piece of 1/4 inch is wide enough that it will be able to keep the predators out, but then I'm also gonna wrap it with the 5/8 inch over the plastic, similar like I did with this, but without the frame. So this will open like this, and I will drill holes and put what are those called? Like eye hook kind of things with the little, like, they're shaped like this, and instead of it being a hook, it's like fully closed. And then I'll put pins or carabiners through that to hold down the 2 corners. That'll be my locking system. That then won't need a hinge. How about that? Over here, I will have enough hinges to have this door that I just picked up and showed you hang in a way that it'll open down. This will be trimmed so that I'm not risking cutting my head on it. And I'm also going to take the pliers, curl the edge over so that it's like double folded. Pliers, hammer, I don't know what all it's going to take, but the sharp edges need to be turned in so I don't hurt myself. I have enough cuts and bruises all over me at this point from stuff that doesn't involve exposed metal edges. Like there's one on my ribs, there's that from the bicycle, and then there's this from like a month ago on the brooder, and I got another one here, and that's a bad bruise in addition to a scratch. I don't even know what I did, etc, etc, etc. I am just beat up all over. I don't need to have exposed non-rolled metal edges on something like this that I actually need to get my head near in order to open the thing and get them out and everything. So this is gonna then be the primary hutch for Henny Penny and Roosty Roo, because depending on how cold the nights are, at about 2.5 weeks, as long as 2.5 weeks, as long as the babies aren't like gonna get too cold at night, I can start to put them out, and I want to put the babies in what I like to call the observation hutch. And I call it the observation hutch. Please don't mind my mess, because from the kitchen I can look right in and see how almost everybody is doing, but not everybody, because there is also a wind baffle here that is opaque. So, and I checked it, it would take quite a bit for me to undo that. Oops, forgot about the June bug. We're gonna go around again. That's an amusing thing. So that'll get the hen more light for sure, because I designed this with light permeability in mind. Let's look at the back wall for that. So the reason I'm using this plastic more and more is because it allows light through. It's not going to get super hot because it's white, but it's also not going to be like an insulative factor like wood is. So hopefully it won't get too warm. I would imagine this roof would get pretty warm too, but at least it's not painted black or anything. We'll see how it goes. It's certainly got enough breathability. And then the question is going to be, additionally, how am I going to add like the sand pit in there? And I might use a cut corner of this and fit it in for like a floor for the back part and then just put it there. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up being the best, because this whole project has just been kind of updating and modifying the plan as I go based on what I figured out I have and what I still need to know about. So this is really starting to take shape. I still need to take several steps, including these front panels here are still just pounded in. They're not stabilized, but that's an easy enough thing to finish up. I will have to take off the whole roof, but at least I have the roof designed now and I know what I'm doing. Also, no clue with all the scribble. Came like that. So, yeah. Also, you will notice it tilts. The eggs will roll to the end. I hope to allow this floor area to not have a lip, but we'll see how that goes as far as design as well. You're just going to hear me say we'll see how it goes a lot on this, because I really, I don't know what I'm doing. It just seems like I do. Oh, it's so funny. So, yep, there's the future hutch for Henny Penny and Roosty Roo. Henny Penny probably needs another 3 hens with her, minimum, maybe 4. But they need to be adult and full size to avoid fights. So they need to, however many I get out of the hatch, we'll figure out who's going where at the point that it's applicable. But at this point, we just need to not have the adult birds injure or maim the babies. The babies need to stay as a group, and then the adults can come over here and have a place to be. It has the same double flooring, which is my predator proofing. Oh, and as far as locking the door, I do have hinges, but I think what I'm going to do is use that like bulk, the block with like the rotating larger block method on either end, so that it can just, you know, twist and allow for locking in that method. That way, I mean, if I need to then later get better hardware, I will, but I'd like to try and see if I can do this with just 2 hinges, and if the rest will just work. I know this will work, but like, you know, you get the idea. So yeah, that's really coming along. It's starting to actually look like a hutch, and I'm excited about that. And yeah, sunset time. Gonna rotate a bit and we'll... Oh, I tripped. Sorry. Let's go out on the cliff. Nah, there's not time. We'll just go to the front. Okay, I can stay clear there. Okay, good. Never mind. Blooper reel. I hope you enjoyed that ending. That is hilarious. Yes, I'm fine. I don't know what I tripped on. Take care. Bye.